Hello and welcome back in this very awesome and cool video in an automation game. As always, before I start saying anything about this video, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit that like button. If you are new to my channel, get subscribed and watch all my previous videos because I promise you will like them all. I have more than 640 videos about automation game, like any possible engine you will think of. I think I made it in an automation game, and if I didn't, tell me in the comment section, or you can add my Snapchat, LordBast94, and you can request any kind of engine as long as automation game can support it. Alright, so this is an amazing video about making a naturally aspirated racing V6 engine. And I thought to myself, because the engine sounded absolutely brutal, I thought to myself, I want to hear it in a car. So I made this absolute amazing racing car, as you can see, and these are all the specs. We have carbon fiber panels, monocoque chassis type, carbon fiber chassis material, mid-engine transverse engine placement, push rod suspension front and rear with +5 quality on the chassis. And this is the engine in question. We have a V-shaped 90 degrees 6-cylinder engine, magnesium block, 104.2 millimeters on the bore, 78.2 millimeters on the stroke, which equals 4001 cc engine. Dual overhead camshaft with 5 valves per cylinder, aluminum silicon head material, and we have billet steel crankshaft, lightweight titanium connecting rods, and lightweight forged pistons with 0 quality. We have 14.1:1 is the compression ratio, extremely high compression ratio, with 100 on the cam profile, with variable valve timing on all cams, with +8 quality. We have a naturally aspirated engine with the direct fuel injection and individual throttle bodies or throttle per cylinder, with of course racing intake manifold and no air filter or any kind of restriction whatsoever. Ultimate 100 octane fuel is needed here, with 11.9 on the air fuel ratio or the fuel mixture as it says here, 92 on the ignition timing, 9000 is the RPM limit, with +5 quality on the fuel system. We have raised tubular headers with dual exhaust pipes, 2.5 inch exhaust diameter, or let's say 63.5. Let me check something. No, it's perfect. 2.5 inches, perfect. Alright, we have no restrictions whatsoever, no catalytic converters, no mufflers whatsoever, with +15 quality exhaust system. And this is the final result: 606.1 horsepower at 8600 RPM and 399.5 pound-feet of torque at 7100 RPM. The engine reliability is very good, consider that the engine has a racing intake manifold, which means no air filter or any kind of protection for the intake, so basically everything can go in the engine. And the fuel economy is actually not bad for a racing engine, and the octane, I'm using all of the available octane. The emissions are a little bit high because of course no catalytic converters. The engine is not really smooth because it's a racing engine, sorry, and the throttle response is extremely high, 100%, because of the racing intake manifold and the individual throttle body, and also the air fuel ratio, and all of this makes the engine to be extremely responsive, and that's very good for a racing car. The engine is actually not that noisy, 65.5 on the noise, even with a straight pipe exhaust system. But remember, it's a +15 quality, and as we all know, increasing the quality even without any mufflers will result in a quieter exhaust system. I mean, if the quality gauge here, if it was on 0, it will be like 110 points or value, as you can see. But now with +15 quality, it will be on 65 even without any mufflers. So let's fire this beast up. This is how it looks. As you can see, the headers are going like this one is going under the engine because the engine will be mounted like this, or if you're looking at it from the rear, it will be mounted like this. So yes, as you can see, it looks like this. So let's fire it up. This is how it looks from the inside, with titanium connecting rods, golden ones, and lightweight forged pistons, and of course billet steel crankshaft. engine looks and sound absolutely brutal, which is really awesome. Alright, so let's move on to the next stage, which is choosing the body. I've chosen this 2002 Coupe, which looks like the McLaren MP4-12C, I think, and with +5 quality on the body and the fixture quality. And I've chosen this carbon fiber, as you can see, plain carbon fiber paint. It's actually not paint, it's the body itself. The body itself is made from carbon fiber, and that's the result of putting only, I think, a clear coat on the carbon fiber, which makes it shiny and amazing looking, and no paint whatsoever. So I'm gonna choose the same goes for the brake calipers. That's good. The tires, the rims, I can if I want, I can put the rims also with carbon fiber like this, as you can see, which it will not result anything like with the weight of the car, but I mean, it will look, does it look nice or not? I don't know, tell me in the comment section if you prefer a carbon fiber wheels like this, as you can see, or if you want me to keep them like white or steel looking like this. So it's your choice, but don't worry, the rims are made from carbon fiber. Alright, let's move on. I've chosen these as you can see, these headlights and the front logo. We have a front lip and a front little grill in the front. Of course, we have the roof scoop with the side mirrors and the vents on the top here. I also have vent on the side, vents both sides, door handle here, fuel filler cap is here, and antenna on the roof for of course communications. And of course we have these vents on the sides, the rear sides of the car, and of course the engine cooling on the top here, this big vent and the rear wing, of course with the dual exhaust pipes in the middle, twin grills, rear lip, as you can see, tail lights. Looks absolutely amazing, right? And these rims, of course. Moving on, I've chosen, as you can see, rear wheel drive. I don't know what's happening with the game. Sometimes this is 100 and something and now it's 99, so we need to figure out what happened. So rear wheel drive, dual clutch, 6-speed ratios, as you can see. Let me check it out. It's actually 7-speed ratios, as you can see. 7-speed gearbox, 314 kilometers per hour is the gearbox top speed, with 24 on the spacing. And of course and that's really a problem, because before I recorded this video, the 0 to 100 time used to be 2.8 seconds, and now the sportiness value has dropped from 104 to 99.9, which resulted in 2.9 seconds, not 2.8, which is really annoying. They should really fix that. I hate it when it happens, because I really want to keep it 2.9 seconds, but unfortunately, I don't know. We have to check which one makes the best time. So 26 as before, electric limited slip differential, +5 quality. Here we have radial semi-slicks tires. Let me check the tires, because maybe sometimes they make a huge problem. Alright, so actually increasing the tire width will result in better results. So I need to check also if this can make a better time around the test track. So we have radial semi-slick tires, 315 in front, 345 in the rear, 20-inch rims, 700 is the tire diameter, no offset at all, and carbon fiber rims with +5 quality. The brakes are carbon ceramic discs in front with 2 pistons options. 360 millimeters the size. Some of you would say 2 pistons, it's not really enough, but I promise you this is enough, because look at the total weight of the car, only 1,000 kilograms, extremely lightweight, and putting like more pistons, it will not result in better braking, because I mean right now it's 28 meters, as you can see, from 100 to 0, and there is no brake fading at all, so there is no point of putting more pistons or making the rotors bigger. Also carbon ceramic in the rear, single piston option only, 330 millimeters is the size, with 50 on the pad type and 50/50 brake base, as you can see, with 0 quality. We have downforce under tray with 99 on the downforce, and active rear wing, and cooling flaps in the front with 100 on the front lip and 95 on the rear wing, and of course 52 on the engine cooling and 100 on the on the brake airflow with +5 quality. We have a single seat only because it's a racing car, basic interior because it's the lightest, and no entertainment whatsoever. 0 quality also. Electric variable power steering and electronic stability control plus launch control on the traction aids, +1 quality with basic 10s safety equipment and 0 quality here. We have progressive springs on the suspension, semi-active dampers and active sway bars. The camper is positive 0.2 degrees in the front, and on the rear negative 2.1 degrees on the rear. Spring stiffness are 2.0 in the front and 3.40 in the rear. Damper stiffness are 1.80 in the front, 2.80 in the rear. Sway bars thickness is 1,200 in the front and 2,000 in the rear, and the ride height is 138.4 millimeters with +2 quality. And this is the final result. Basically, these are all of the options on the vehicle, as you can see, and it will cost you only with 10% profits to the company, 93,405. And this is wrong actually, because before I started recording the video, before I get back to the engine, and so I can start from the beginning, this used to be $86,000, 86 only, not $93,000, and this is wrong actually. Drivability is 66, which is really good. Sportiness 101. It used to be more than this, but it's still perfect. Comfort, well, this is a racing car, so no one cares. Prestige, this is not a daily driving car. This is not a luxurious car, but still has some good prestigious point to it. The car is safe actually, even with regular basic 10 safety equipment. It's still good. It's not really practical, and this is actually surprising, 39.1 on the utility points. I mean, maybe because the vehicle has a big trunk or big boot maybe, and because also of the total load capacity is high, and that results in better utility points. The car is reliable, of course, and environmental resistance is good. It can do 13.7 miles per gallon. Emissions are a little bit high, but this is a racing car, so no one cares. Engineering time is very acceptable for a racing car, but the production units takes a little while to be produced, but remember, this is a racing car, this is not a mass-produced vehicle. Track details, we have the total weight is 1,061 kilograms. Weight distribution is mostly in the rear. I mean, I really love to make a car with 50-50 or nearly 50-50 weight distribution, but it's not possible here, especially with this kind of body and this kind of big heavy engine. Power to weight ratio is very good actually, it's not bad at all, and as you can see, the towing capacity is 951 kilograms. The load capacity is nearly one ton, which resulted in high utility points. Braking distance is very good, no brake fading whatsoever. We have active downforce, as you can see, 59.3 kilograms in the front, 207 kilograms in the rear. Top speed is 301 kilometers per hour. And yes, some of you will tell me that the top speed should be more than this. That should be like around 340. I know, but this is a purpose-built track car, a purpose-built racing car. And racing cars, they should have to. Or sorry, how can I say it in English? Well, racing cars, they shouldn't have that much high top speed, because they want to go. They were designed to go around corners as quickly as possible, and they are not designed to tackle top speed runs or drag racing runs. That's why 301 is more than perfect for this vehicle. And 2.9 seconds from 0 to 100, which is really not good, because it used to be 2.8 seconds, not 2.9, and also the quarter mile time used to be like 9.98, something like this. Now it's 10:15. I don't know what happened, because I did not change anything. I just started from the beginning so I can record the video, and everything just changed. But still quick, it's not bad at all. Alright, so let's try and see what happens, but before, because let's go back to the beginning and see if it will fix it or not. Let's see, carbon fiber, everything is perfect. I really hate it when it happens, so let's increase the quality of the chassis like to +10, see if it will make anything. Alright, so clutch. Alright, so basically everything is still good, not bad. Of course, a better chassis will result in better sportiness value, but alright, so 2.8 seconds on 27, 28, 29. Alright, 2.8 seconds now. Okay, now this is an improvement from the better chassis. We can actually increase the. Alright, so plus 10 quality, because I'm gonna sell it as a hyper, or I really wanted to sell it as a premium Tract premium car, but alright, so let's keep it plus 5 quality because I want to sell it here in this region, but it used to be better than this. But of course, with more quality on the chassis, that resulted in customers that cannot afford it. But we can sell it as something else, don't worry. So basically, smaller rotors in front. Alright, that it will make the vehicle lighter a little bit, and it will not result actually. Alright, so it's actually better this way. How about the rear? Nope. Alright, so 325 in front, 330, and that resulted in a little bit shorter 100 to 0 stopping distance, which is better, of course better, and of course lighter weight. It's good. Alright, so alright, this is better so far. How about the rear wing? Alright, 100, 100. Perfect so far. Basic interior, nothing changed here. How about increasing the quality of. Alright, so now actually we have doubled the production units value because of the chassis. The chassis takes a long time to be produced. I don't care. I want to design a perfect racing car, even if it takes years to be produced, but it will be perfect at the end. Alright, so as a hypercar, they want me to increase the ride height, but I don't care about them because I don't want to make it comfortable. I want to keep it aggressive and powerful. Alright, so let me see if the camber is actually working well. Alright, so it's minus 2.1 degrees in the rear and positive 0.3 degrees in the front, which will result in 100% sportiness value, which is really good, and 104 on the sportiness value here. That's good. So what will happen? So we have 2.8 seconds, but the quarter mile time is still the same. We have a better stopping distance and of course more towing capacity, which I don't care about. Lighter car, which I do care about. Let's see, market. Yes, production units, it's now doubled. Practicality, I don't care. More sportiness value, now that's good. I think it got more comfortable because of the better chassis. So that's and more safe and more prestigious. Alright, so let's fire it up and see what will happen. So I did it before in 109.18, but remember that the game changed its mind, so this will be slower, I think. Yes, we are close from 109.18 as the game used to think that, but now unfortunately, even with all of these modifications, we are close to 109.18. But let me fire it up so you can hear it. Alright, so the car did it in 109.21 as we said before, and I was really looking forward to looking for the car to do it in 109.18, but unfortunately, as we all know, the game changed its mind. So let's go to the automation test track and see what's what. I mean, 109 is very quick, it's not bad at all. Let's go here. Alright, so that's perfect. 1 minute 55.79 seconds. That's very awesome. That's very quick time. I'm not saying that this is the quickest car in automation ever. No, of course not. But remember, this car has a naturally aspirated 4-liter V6 engine with 600 horsepower. I mean, that's impressive. That's very impressive. And 1,000 kilogram. As you can see, 1,059 kilograms total weight, which is really impressive. I mean, can you imagine this around corners? And did you see the G meter here, the acceleration G and the deceleration G meter? I mean, it can really hit nearly go to 2 Gs, which is really good. I mean, let me show you, like, acceleration. It's very good, and check it out. It says a 200 meters radius cornering G, 1.59, which is really good. And look at the roll angle, is perfect. Everything is perfect. It's a perfect track day car, a big track day car. This is like a very good racing car, track day car, which is really awesome. I mean, people will look at it and think that this is a racing car. It's actually a racing car, but at the same time, it's a track day car because it's very lightweight. I mean, as you can see, it only weighs like 1,059 kilograms with no people in it. And like, let's say that maybe you will weigh, your total weight is like 80 kilograms, and you will sit in it. It will be like 1,140 kilograms. It's still very lightweight, and that will result in amazing cornering. Of course, if you know what you are doing, but it's perfect, and it's very cheap. I think it used to be cheap, but we played with the quality, but still cheap. I mean, nearly $100,000. I mean, $95,926 for a car made entirely, listen to this, made entirely from carbon fiber, with carbon ceramic brakes. The engine is made from magnesium, lightweight, very lightweight components, push rod suspension front and rear, the most advanced suspension system ever. very lightweight, very good, very amazing active aerodynamics. What do you want to, what can you ask more out of this car? It looks absolutely amazing. And of course, I mean, of course, if you want to make a crazy car, if you want to make this car crazy, you can of course turbocharge this engine. You need to put like a lower compression ratio pistons in it, like drop it to, let's say, 10.5 to 1 from 14.1 to 1. You need to drop it to 10.5 to 1 or 10.0 to 1, maybe that will be better. Put twin turbochargers on this engine and boost the hell out of this engine, and it will make easily 1200 horsepower, like double the horsepower, and then you can just enjoy more quick top speed and more quick lap times. But I prefer it naturally aspirated, especially with individual throttle bodies, because it will be extremely responsive. So thank you so much guys for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, get subscribed and share the video. But before I close this video, I want you please to go and check out my friend's YouTube channel. It's called the Self-Love Witch, and she's an amazing motivator, and she's an amazing therapist, and she released those amazing motivating videos and those how to deal videos, how to deal with your feelings, with your emotions, whatever. And those videos are very good, and they helped me and they opened my mind to many amazing things in life. And I'm starting to understand like how to deal with my feelings and whatever, because these videos are very good, and she's very good. So check out her videos. I'm gonna put the link in the description below, or you can find the link of her channel at the end of this video. You can just press the link, watch her videos, and get subscribed, and she will be more than happy to make more and more of these amazing videos. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you very soon with more amazing requests and crazy ideas. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now, my friends.